Okay guys, so I am going to do a really bright look, and this is the eye that we're going to do right here. And I haven't done a really bright look in a long time. I've just been really in neutral mode. I don't know, I guess because I'm getting older, so I don't do as many brights as I used to, which you may notice. I just think it's just a thing, like I'm just, my tastes are changing. But when I do want to do a bright eye, I go for it. And I was happening to watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, and it was like a rerun, but they were showing clips of the season, and NeNe Leakes had on an eye kind of like this, probably a little different, and I love the color combo, which is like a fuchsia in the crease and a deep blue on the lid, even though it probably looks purpley. This probably looks purple, but it's blue. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a bright look because so many people keep asking for it, and yeah. So this is what we're going to do. So if you want to see how I did this look, stay tuned for the tutorial. So I did the eyes first. Haven't done anything else really because I had a lot going on and I don't want to mess up my makeup. So I'm going to use a regular eyeshadow primer, Stilo eyeshadow base in medium that I always use just as my first primer. And this is going to make everything go on a little bit more smooth. So just I'll roll around underneath. I already did my brows. You might notice they're pretty dramatic because it's a really dramatic eye. So you can get away with a dramatic brow. I use Tarte brow pencil in medium brown, as well as a brown from that Sonia Kashuk palette. That neutral palette I featured recently. I'll use this color. As far as the second base, I'm going to use this Face Front Painter's Blue Cyber Gel. Okay, really vibrant blue, and this is like the color that she wore. So I'm going to take it and apply it just to my lid as a base. I think it's drying out a little bit, so that kind of sucks, so it's kind of new. But if you want to see a review of this, I featured it on my vlog. I'm just going to paint it on the lid. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a stiff crease brush. This one is from Tarte, I think. Yeah. Came with free with a gift, free gift, like when I bought some stuff online. So I'm just blending out the edges because I don't want that to be, I hate how you if you have a base on and you have a hard edge, the shadows blend all funky. So I'm blending out the edges, and then I'm kind of coming back in with the base and then blending it up more, just so it's a nice little transition. So there's your base. I'm going to start with a highlight color. I'm going to use this right here, this color from my Avita Trio, and it's just a nude, just to kind of get this brow bone clean. Okay, because when you have colorful eyes, you always need at least some brow bone showing that's nude, or else it just looks clownish. Okay, so now I'm going to take the blue color, that's going to be the focus. And I'm going to go back and pull out this old school beautiful duo. This is the Sea and Sky mineralized eyeshadow duo from MAC. Came out a long time ago. One of the best blues I've ever used. Just so gorgeous. And I kind of forgot I had this until I was thinking, what bright blue do I have? And this is what I have. So I like it because it's a very bright blue, but still shimmery. So I'm taking my Lancome flat shader brush and I'm packing it right on top. And even without the blue base underneath, this would be very vibrant. But is that just so amazingly gorgeous? Okay, so now I'm just kind of, once I tap it on the lid, I'm kind of blending it up a little bit. Right? Okay. You got your color. Now this process is kind of coming, it's a back and forth, apply, blend, apply, blend, apply, blend. So what we're going to do next is take this color right here. This is Fishnet by Urban Decay. It's part of the deluxe palette, but I depotted it. And this is going to be my crease color, but it's more of a crease blendy color. So that way it blends easier later. So it's like Smack Stars and Rockets. It's just like it. Okay, so I'm taking my Revlon crease brush and I'm just blending it in. It's really smooth. The Urban Decay Deluxe shadows are really easy to work with. Okay, so we're creating this blend. I'm not trying to go too high up. okay? Kind of keep that subtle. But this, like I said, is more of the blendy color. Because we're going to go in with this color, super bright. This is Bright Fuchsia Pigment from MAC. I went through this phase where I had to get like every single MAC pigment sample. So I have a whole bunch of them, and I just never really use them until occasions where I need a bright color. So I'm going to take my Hakuhodo blendy brush, which I've talked about before, and I'm going to dip it into the lid and get some. And make sure to tap off the excess, because you don't want to go all over the place, because this really picks up and deposits color. Okay, so now I'm going to go use the tip and go right into the crease. And you can see the color popping already, right? See that? It's a very simple look when you think about it. It's just like a lid color and a crease color, but you gotta build so you don't go crazy with it. So once I kind of like get the color in the lid, I start to make it more like a flat shape, so that way it kind of blends out the edges. Like that. Okay, now as you see, all the blue is going away, so we take a little bit more, pop it right on top, and like I said, it's the building process. Build and blend, build and blend, build and blend. You could probably just wear this shadow wet, and it would be just as vibrant, but I just wanted to make sure to try to use that base because I got it, you know. Okay, so if you don't have this blue, you could always mix like fresh water and deep truth together. I think that would give you the effect you want. So let's go ahead and get some more highlight color. I'm going to use this brush from Aveda. I love this brush. And I'm going to take a shimmery color. This one is from my Josie Moran I Love You palette, but I depotted it, and it's a nice shimmery color. And we're going to get it right on the brow bone. And it's a very like sophisticated shimmer, you know, it's not over the top. Because I really believe that you can wear bright makeup, but if you blend it, it's like bright, but it still looks fab, and it doesn't look tacky, you know? Okay, so I'm going to take a Q-tip. I don't want to blend the color out, because if I blend it, it's going to start messing up with the brow bone. I don't want the color to go high. So instead of using a brush to diffuse the edges, I'm going to take a Q-tip and go back and forth, and this is going to remove some of that color and blend it for me. And I do this when I have too much color and I don't want it to just get all over the place. I want to control the blend, so kind of soften up the edge. And I use the Q-tip to always clean up the edge. Okay, and that was pretty much it. So now for the bottom, I'm just going to do a black waterline color, and this is MAC Feline. Bring it onto the lower lash line as a base, because when you put colors over black, like especially shimmery kind of purpley pink colors, it turns really pretty, like a pretty vibrant color. So I'm going to take, I forget what this pigment brand is called. Like they have really bright lipsticks. It's like Lollipop something, I forget. Anyways, this is a really vibrant purple from them. So I'm going to get a smudger brush, a little smudger brush, tap off the excess. And then I'm going to bring this onto the lower lash line. And this is going to give another dimension of color. But it definitely blends in well with the top color, because the top color is blue but kind of turned purple. But this is really purple. And then I bring it up, and I'm just going to kind of blend it into the edge, into the outside edge. Okay? Now I just really do not like the look of, I don't like it when the color on the bottom is too thick. I think it kind of just makes my eyes look funny. So I'm going to take a Q-tip. Q-tips are your friends. And just kind of blend it out and just thin the line. And I'm like comparing the other side, and I think I need a little bit more hot pink, because the side's a little bit more vibrant. So I'm going to take the Hakuhodo brush, and again, tap off that excess. These bristles love to pick up color. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to go back in and lightly build it up. Build that color up. And you start and get most of it like kind of right in the crease. So that way, that's you can fade it up easily with whatever is remaining on the brush. Blending is your friend. Like this look is not really technically hard, but you gotta blend and be careful about it. Okay? So now I think that the color is a little too high, so I'm gonna take my Q-tip again and just fan it out a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back with that Juicy Marin or Marin highlight shade and get it right in here. Okay, so now I'm gonna apply a little bit of liquid liner, not for the purpose of like kind of making it look like a winged eye, but I just want something for the lashes to blend into, the false lashes. So I'm just doing a very thin line, no big deal. This is the L'Oreal Art Liner. Let that dry, and I'm going to pop on a lash. These are pretty dramatic, and they're kind of old, so I don't think they're working like how their best potential. But they're these really thick lashes right here. I think these are like 102s. You know, I mean, and that's 102 in every single brand, like Red Cherry, whatever is at the at the beauty store. So I'm going to pop these on, and I think I might just throw on some foundation real quick, and I'll let you know what I'm wearing, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the lashes are on, and my face is pretty much done. I'm going to show you what I used, just kind of to speed up the process. I used Ben 9 Neutralizer Cream Crayon and Matte Medium / Tattoo Cover, just as my under eye corrector. Then I just used Gemma Kid Face Concealer Duo. And then I used, for my foundation, I just used powder, which is the Eve Pearl Tan Powder Duo, which is almost done. Because I just want to do something really quick, so I just buffed that in, and I contoured with the darker side of that powder. So now let's do some blush. Well, the cheeks are, you know, I thought, what am I going to do on these cheeks? Because I have such a bright eyes, you know. So I decided to do something a little softer, but I'm staying with the pinks. So this is MAC's Summer Rose Beauty Powder. So I'm going to get this on my cheeks, give myself that pink glow. And this beauty powder is, you have to really kind of get it on your brush for it to show. But when it does show, it's really flattering on. So now I'm going to do lips. What should we do with lips? Okay, again, eyes so bright, super bright, so I'm going to stick with something neutral on the lips. So I'm going to copy this idea I saw on Judy Time's video where Molly Roncal did her makeup. And she said that instead of like when you line your lips, I'm just using MAC lip conditioner because my lips are so dry. Instead of lining your lips like all the way perfectly around your shape, instead of like drawing around the Cupid's bow, like around, like following the shape, like to just connect the line. So I'm totally gonna copy that trick because I thought it was such a good idea. This is MAC Strip Down because I'm gonna go for a nude lip, and this is a nudie pink kind of color. Okay, so got my mirror. I connected the line at the top like she started to give you those Angelina Jolie lips. And then I'm just going to fill it in all the way to just kind of nude out my lip. And then I look at this isn't really pinky, this is more brown. I have to correct that because I don't like that. It's okay though, just throw a lipstick on top and a lip gloss. Paris Nude from L'Oreal. Give it a little bit more pink. Not that much more pink now that I look at it. Let's see. For gloss, I'm going to use let's use this one because I feel like this will counteract, this bright pink will counteract the nude lips. This is the only one I have handy that's pink. It is a tricolor lip gloss and Tasty. And this is from an old limited edition collection from MAC. And it comes out a little bit sheer, but you gotta really like get in there to get the color. Okay, so now this is better. This is so bright eyes for once. I hope you guys like the tutorial. Completely like, I was like, it's a Monday after work. I was like, I'm gonna put on some bright makeup and do this tutorial because I know you guys love the old school bright tutorials. And I like it. I really like it. I think it's fun. This is like totally like a birthday look. Like you want to go all out. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Make sure to check out makeupbyrenren.com for a full post with the products used and pictures. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Until next time, have a great night. Ciao, fellas.